In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation, a supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Take it Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. I'm losing my voice. I sound like there's a frog in there. This weekend was crazy. If you guys were there, you know what I'm talking about. This weekend, we had the BCMC Midwest Conference, and it was absolutely amazing. So I have so much to talk about. I have so many different areas that I want to point on because there's so many things that that really spoke to me this weekend as far as community is concerned, as far as press and go, ego, manifestation. There's so many things. So I have content basically for like a month, I want to say. I probably have content for life, but it was so amazing. So everybody, welcome to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. And so I want to say that I am so happy that I was actually able to meet a lot of you guys that are in the chat, my BBU tribe, our BCMC members. I got to meet a lot of you guys. And as you know, we are family. It doesn't feel like we're up here, you're down here. It feels like we are just family. And I absolutely love that. And so, like I said, this weekend was nothing short of amazing. It was so good to meet all you guys, put names to faces or faces to names with names to faces. You know what I'm saying? It was so good to finally meet you all. And a lot of you guys I have met already, and it was good to see you guys again. I love, like Lakeisha Keisha, Miss Kim, oh my gosh, Deltra. I got to meet Deltra in one of our meetups that we had in Dallas. So when we have these meetups, y'all make sure y'all come out and meet us. We love to like meet you guys and hear what you guys have to say. So make sure y'all meet up with us when we have these random meetups. Whenever Jules says she got a business trip somewhere, we pack our stuff up and we go with it and we organize a meetup. And sometimes it's just a real quick impromptu something, but a little quick boom. But we always do it. So make sure that you guys meet us at one of these meetups before the convention, because this Houston convention is going to be absolutely nuts. If y'all thought this was something, Houston is going to be nuts. We have already started planning, thinking about, brainstorming about what we want to do. We have already like started thinking about what's the theme, and we are just excited to start planning. So let me get into real fast who's in the room and everything, but I also want to share my book. This is a book that I got from Jules, right? And she gave this to all of us as a team. You see how beautiful this book is? I never wanted to write in this book because this book was so pretty. I'm like, I'm not going to write my junk in here. So I never really wrote in here. But this is for our meetings and stuff like that. And I said I was never going to write in it. I wrote in it one time. And the one time that I was writing in it, this is us planning. I'm trying to make you see. Okay, here. Okay, so this is us planning. These are just, and there was a bunch of sticky notes on the mirror today that I don't know what we thought we were doing, but we had my birthday party the night before. We had a great time, kind of little, hungover-ish. And we started planning for the BCMC Midwest Conference the day after. And so we had all these sticky notes on the mirror. We was coming up with ideas of who we want to be sponsoring, who we want to partner with, who we want as speakers, what we're going to do, what we wanted you guys to experience. And so we started writing and planning all of that out. And so this was the notebook. Now, this notebook has been sitting in my office for, since I got it, right? So it's been sitting in my office. And I said, you know what? Let me take this notebook with me, because you're just random. I just grabbed the notebook, said, let me just take this notebook with me. And then I had to do, I started writing out what I wanted to say for Coffee with Nikkie, right? Because we did a live Coffee with Nikkie, which is another thing we're going to talk about. We did a live Coffee with Nikkie. And so I said, let me bring my book so I could write notes. As soon as I opened my book, I seen the sticky notes from us planning, which was crazy, right? Because this was full circle for us. You know what I'm saying? Well, this was full circle for me, because this was the ideas that we had before we actually made it happen. So so these were the ideas. And the day we started planning was October 27th, the day after my birthday. So it was just amazing. Why am I tearing up? I did not tear up the whole time I was there. Now here I go. I could feel these tears welling up in my eyes. Okay, so to actually see everything that we were thinking and our ideas to actually happen, and even bigger and better than what we thought, because there were people on that board that we didn't think we were going to be able to get for the conference. And everything happened. Everything happened. Everything came together. Everybody was willing to help us and be a part of what we have going on. And I am just so excited just to be on this team. I am so excited to have such a wonderful family in BCMC, and such a wonderful family with you all, because this is something that it's amazing. Let me get into the room. Because I can feel it. I can feel it, and we ain't gonna do that because y'all know I'm a thug. We're not doing it. All right, so let's get into this chat. Good morning, everybody. So who we have first? So first in the building, we have, you guys know her as Latrice of Heartbeat Candle Co. Y'all know I call her cousin. But here in these YouTube streets, she's known as the best moderator on what? Earth, the best moderator on Earth's in the building. I couldn't do that yesterday because I couldn't clap. So I couldn't do the whole motion because I had a mic in my hand. But the best moderator on Earth's in the building. Good morning, cousin. Good morning. Good morning, Michelle. She said, good morning, Miss Latrice and everyone. Good morning, sis. Jules in the building. Jules is in the building. Good morning, LaRasha. Got to see LaRasha this weekend. Good morning. Got to see Melody this weekend. Good morning. Got to see Melissa, who I swear is my family. I tell you, Melissa is my family. We got to figure out how we are connected. We are from the same area. Her mom has the same last name. Like I'm like, we are very connected in the things that we do. And so I'm like, you got to be somebody in my family. I know you got to be. So Melissa is in the building. Let's see who else we got in the building. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. Chantel is in the building. Good morning, Christina. Good morning. LaRasha said it was amazing. Miss Kim is in the building. Got to see her again. Let me tell y'all something. Miss Kim and Melissa will be featured in Candle Delirium, the largest luxury candle store in the world, right? Jules, right, sis? The largest luxury candle store in the world. They will be featured in, because they took a leap of faith and they put their products out there, and they are now going to be featured at the store in West Hollywood. So if you guys are on the West Coast, make sure y'all go see the store and go support their candles. They're not in the shop yet, but when they get there, y'all make sure that y'all go out and support. Make sure y'all go out and support. I look a little greasy. I had to put a little extra on my face because, honey, I was about to say, oh, no, I'm going to come back tomorrow. And I was like, no, I got to talk about everything now. The emotion is high. The passion is high. I want to talk about it today. So I still came on. I showed up. So let me see. Good morning, Tracy. Got to see Miss Tracy too. Good morning, Tracy. I'm having withdrawals. Yep. I miss y'all already. You all already. I miss you too, girl. I do. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are expecting it. Houston, baby. Yes. My heart is full. Yes, this conference was awesome. It was great meeting more of our members. Come on, Thug Tears. I'm telling you, I was like, I got to put this thing to the side because my tears, I could feel them. All right, Nikki, that's how it was for me Sunday. The tears had me in a major stronghold. I know. I know. I'm tearing up with you, sis. Love you. You know I love you, girl. I love you. Oh my God, Jules. Why? If tears start flowing down my eyes, you want to see me go off camera. Telling y'all that now. Telling y'all that now. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And welcome to Coffee with Nikki. Good morning, Violet. Welcome back, girl. Good morning, sisters. Hope everyone is doing well. Blessings. I love me some Melissa, right? Right? Congrats, big sis and Melissa. Yes, yes, and yes. Correct. The world's largest, wait, here we go. The world's largest luxury brand candle store. BCMC now has a section in candle delirium, y'all. A section. I was talking about it yesterday. Girl. I was talking about it yesterday. And how amazing is it for us from Jules' idea of a Facebook group in a time of turmoil and where everything was all over the place, for her to come up with something, just an idea that she thought was just going to be 100 members, to now have grown to over 14,000 members, to have the top candle, the people we are looking up to, or looking up to in the candle industry, a part of her community, a part of our conventions and conferences, to see all of these things happening. It's amazing. It's amazing, and it's nothing but God. Nothing but God bringing this whole sisterhood together. Nothing but God. And I'm gonna speak more on that too. Thank you, everyone. It still feels like a dream. Yes, it was an emotional time. The sisterhood is blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Kimberly Street, good morning and welcome. Yes. It's okay to cry sometimes, Nikki. No. No. Um, forgiving me. Thank you, God, for giving me my big sister this vision. Yes, please continue to bless her. Yes, let me get my tissue. Okay, we got Big Sean in the building. No. I call her babes. Y'all gonna babes in the building. Okay. I was sharing with the owners of Columbus Candle Supply about the event. Yes, they were shocked and pleased with who we had in the building. We need them next time, Tracy. So make sure you plug us. Tell them they need to be at the convention in Houston. Okay. They need to be at the convention. All right. So we had at the convention, we had Terry of Harlem Candle Co. We had Rafi of Thompson's Ferrier. We had Shan, CEO Shan in the house. We had Kim. Let me tell y'all something. Kim motivated me to move in a way. I'm hitting the ground running. I'm hitting the ground running. Kim was so awesome. Kim Broad of Flirty Wicks. She spoke Jazz of Black Sunflower, always amazing, always inspirational. Then we had that's not in any order. And we had Malaysia. I actually gave it to you backwards, the way they actually spoke backwards. But we kicked it off with Malaysia, and Malaysia, you guys already know, when you're in the building with Malaysia, you already feel that anything is possible. There's always magic in the room when Malaysia is in the room. You always feel like, okay, I could do anything when you listen to Malaysia. And it's not just because she's a good friend of mine. I call her my sister. It's not because of that. She's an amazing person. And everybody who's on this team is amazing. I want to say a big shout out to my sisters who I absolutely love. I love you, sis. I love you, sisters. I love you, Jules. I love you, Chantel. Y'all already know. Cousin's riding with me till the wheels fall off. Love you, cousin. December. Sean's not my sister, but y'all know we part of the same team. We part of the same crew. I gotta give us a big old pat on our backs because we did the thing. We did it, and it came out amazing. And like I said, it has to be nothing but God. Everything was working out in our favor. Even when we think things weren't going to work out, they worked out. Okay. We had faith. We believed. We prayed together. I already told you I'll get you some sisters that pray with you and not pray on you. Get you some family that's gonna pray with you, even because we had guys there too. So get you some family that's gonna pray with you and not pray on you. And make sure you make some connections, and make sure that you don't feel like the need, like I can't tell somebody something because they're going to steal my idea. Just use your discernment and find people that are going to really feed into you. Find people that are really going to help you to build your dream, and you can't be too big for the team. There are some key points that I wanted to share, and like I said, I got content for forever. Okay, so one of the things was being obedient. That's one of the main things, is being obedient and listening to the messages that God is giving you. And if you want to say the universe, if you want to say whomever, you can say whomever, source, whatever that is for you, say that. But be obedient to the messages that are given to you and your purpose. Jules have been following her purpose, following what God has been saying to her, even when we didn't agree, because there's been plenty of times when we didn't agree with the messages that were downloaded, into her. And even though we didn't agree with them, and we like, no, 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 sis, because Chantel and I was one of, two of the main people. We like, oh no, we don't got time for this. We can't do this. We can't, Chantel be the main one with me. And no matter what, whatever she says, and not because we like, oh, we got to do what she says, you know what I'm saying? But because she said, this is what God told me, we get on board. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what we're going to do. We don't even know how it's going to get done, but we get on board. You know what I'm saying? Because every time we are building on what we're doing with this team. We're building on what BCMC is, and BCMC is a whole movement. BCMC is changing. People were telling us all weekend that BCMC is changing lives. BCMC is making them feel more confident in their business, more confident in themselves, more like they have somebody that is in their corner, more like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're building relationships, and this is a big, strong community of people that are willing to pour into you. You know what I'm saying? And it was so amazing. And I just want to say, I love, 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 and appreciate, and I wholehearted. I'm 100% behind her, no matter what. Jules, sis, oh my God. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Jules, you are, not only are you a beautiful person, because that's one of the things. You are so much more than just a beautiful person. You are obedient to God. You are loving and caring to everyone who enters your presence. You are welcoming. You are not, it doesn't seem like, oh, I can't speak to her because, she's the founder of BCMC, and she's the this and she's the that. I don't feel like I can speak to her. I can feel these tears going down my face. Okay, so uh Jules, I'm gonna knock you out because girl, you got me crying. She doesn't feel like, it's me and y'all. It's always a collective thing. You know what I'm saying? We are part of the collective. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just us as the team members, but it's us and all of you guys. We are all part of the collective. There's no one person bigger than the team. And there's so many things that I've learned from her. There's so many things that because of her, other things have been happening. I shared a story with you guys a lot of the times about how I even became part of BCMC. It was because I used to be on YouTube, and a tutorial of mine ended up going viral, and that tutorial landed in BCMC, and I started getting lots of comments and things like that about it. And I was like, what's going on? Because I had no idea. I hadn't been on YouTube in forever. And I was like, what's going on? And so, excuse me, and because of that, I ended up teaching a class. She was like, sis, you want to teach a class? I'm like, teach a class? I don't know how to teach a class. You know what I'm saying? And so because of the teaching of the classes, I then became a coach. And then from there, I became part of the team. I've had so many titles, and I still continue to have so many different titles and things that I do, because I'm just there. Whatever you need me to do, sis, I'm there. So I guess I'm like, what's that? You called your girl Tuesday, your girl Friday, or whatever you do. Well, wherever you're needed, you do whatever that is. And so I've been every single thing in this whole community. And we can't just stay into a position and say, well, this is who I am and this is just what I do. No, I kind of do everything. We were out there, me and Chantel downstairs moving tables and tables, chairs, moving stuff around so we could make the event look perfect for our Harlem Renaissance thing. That was amazing. We downstairs moving tables and chairs. That's not our job, but we're down there doing it because we wanted to present a beautiful event for you guys. So we like wherever you need us to be, we there. We Chantel and I had less than an hour to get ourselves together for the ball. And I knew I was like, I want to give myself time because I want to make sure I look pretty. I want to do this, I want to do that. But I also wanted to make sure that whatever that vision is that she had, I wanted to make sure it happened because she's always, always, no matter where anybody needs her, she's always, and I mean personally, and I mean with this BCMC thing and wherever you are in your business, she buys my products. Okay, get you some friends that buy your stuff. Chantel would not allow me to give her bookmarks. She would not allow me to do it. Cousin, she purchases from me. December, like everybody, we're supportive of each other's business. Wherever we are needed, we that's where we are. If we need a prayer tree, is there. Chantel said, sis, I need you to do whatever. Can you help me with this? Can you look at this and tell me if this is right? Da, 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 da. We are feeding into each other. Get you some sisters that are going to pour into you because people want to be the leader and they want to tell people what to do. And that's one of the things that I learned from Jules. Jules don't want to just tell you what to do. And she don't want to tell you what to do, period. She wanted to, seem like, okay, this is our idea. This is our thing. She don't be like, this is my thing and y'all are part of what I got going on. We never feel like that. We feel like every time we're doing something, it feels like this is our thing. We're doing this together. We're building this together. And that's a great thing about her leadership because what I'm learning from her is I'm learning how to be a good leader. I'm learning how to build my community. I'm learning how to just grow in that way. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody can't lead well. Okay. You have people who feel like they can tell you what to do and they want to dictate and they want to order you around. And then you got people that's like, okay, well, where you're going to shine, what you're going to do, what can you contribute to what can you contribute to the team? And that makes the team building so much more fun to be a part of. And so, sis, you are building something amazing. I am so glad that you have been obedient to God. And because of you, I have a lot of, I've been building on a lot of things. I tell you guys all the time, I don't really know what my purpose is. And I'm always asking God what my purpose is. And I say this because I do have my own business and I'm growing that business. But because of that business, I have also branched out to have a community. I have also branched out to have a YouTube series that I do every morning. I have branched out to different things. And because of that, I don't necessarily know where this is going. The only thing that I know is that where I am being led and where I feel that God is speaking to me, that is where I'm going to go. And I feel that God is speaking through me when I do Coffee with Nikki. I feel that God is speaking to me when I'm moving through BCMC. You know what I'm saying? I feel that this sisterhood is something that I'm supposed to be a part of. There are things that I am supposed to be building because of this. We are building because of this. We are better because of this. And I think I could speak for all of us on the team that we are better because of what we are doing as part of this community. And we're all growing. It's not just us on the team. Jules, all of us, we're all growing and we're all learning every single day. And none of us is too big for the team. And Jazz was talking about that this weekend about letting your ego dictate, what you should be doing because you want to get big headed and, you think that you're too big for certain things and you can't listen to certain people and you can't do certain things because you're better than that. And you know what I'm saying? And we had that whole conversation. In her talk, right? And she was talking about that you got to move that ego to the side because nobody can be bigger than the team. The team has to function together. We have to be moving as a well-oiled machine. Nobody can be independent of the team, right? Because once that start happening and things start falling by the wayside, we all got to be on the same page. And I am so glad and so blessed that I do have a team that I'm able to do this with. And so thank you to all of my sisters and babe. Thank you to everybody for seeing this and moving through it. We all, whenever Jules say, okay, well, I got this idea, we like, and she be like, sis, can you do this? I don't know if I could do it, but I try. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've had so many positions within this whole time that I've been a part of VCMC. Like I've been everything. I've been everything, and I'm okay with that because I know how to play my position. I know how to play my role. I know how to be a supportive member of a team, right? And that's the thing. A lot of us want to be the leader so bad that we can't support somebody else's dream. And you guys know, and I shared this yesterday too. I pour into everybody that is a part of my community, that is a part of the BCMC community. Why? Because I want you to win. I want to be a part of the system that help you to win. I don't want to be something that says something negative to you or made you feel some type of way about your dream, discourage you or deterred you from hitting your mark or whatever. I don't want to be that person. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that person. I want to be that person that encouraged you. I want to be that person that pushed you. And I tell you something, I know I'm really strong-willed when I'm pushing, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really want it, I'm gonna make you see if you really want it, right? I want you to see what it takes to get there because nobody is going to coddle you. Nobody is going to baby you. You need to see what you need to get and you need to toughen up that skin. And that is for you to move forward always. It's for you to move forward. I will, if no matter where I am, if you send me a DM and you say, Nikki, how do I do this? If I don't know, I'm gonna look. I don't say, let me send you an invoice. I don't say, oh, I got a coaching program. I don't say, oh, I got you wanna pick my brain. Well, I got my coaching thing. I don't say anything like that. When you ask me something, I give you answers, right? Because I only could give you but so much. You got to do the rest of the work. You got to do the rest of the work. And if you're a part of what it in my circle, if you're a part of this, I got to make sure that you are successful. I want everybody in this room to win. I want everybody in this room to win. Period. Period. And for me, let me go and see what the comments is, and I'm gonna come back a little bit because I know I start talking and I miss a lot. And then when I come back, I'm like, what was I talking about at that point? Let me see. Good morning, Miss Deltra. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see. Let me see. But God, yes, it still feels surreal. Okay, so I read that. I read that. We ain't got time for no cohort. Let me tell y'all something. Me and Chantel, we was like, sis, because we had something else planned. I was like, no, we don't got time for this. This is not next in our queue. We don't got time for this. We don't have the capacity to do this and do that. And so she's like, no, 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 no. It's the cohort. It's the cohort. I was like, so we're gonna put this on the back burner? We can't put this on the back burner. This is amazing. This is something that's never been done. Da, 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 da. So we were against it, wholeheartedly against the cohort. And that is nothing to you amazing cohort graduates and the new cohort that's about to come in. It has nothing to do with y'all. We just thought we just didn't have the time. We didn't think we had the time. And it's a good thing that we got on board and Jules was obedient because if not, the sisterhood that was formed from the cohort, and you guys can speak for yourselves in the chat because I see a lot of you in here. Y'all, the sisterhood that y'all has started to build is so amazing. It's so inspiring. Y'all encourage each other. You feed into each other. And I absolutely love that all. I love that about you. I know that some of y'all was in the room talking to like what, 3, 4 in the morning, and they had to wake up early to be, to be a part of what we had going on for the next day. And it was so amazing. It's so amazing to see what's happening because of the things that just the downloads that have been coming. So yes, we were against the cohort. We were so against it. Okay, I will definitely make the next one. Yes, Kimberly, you do not want to meet it. A whole movement. It's a ministry. Yes, it is. Yes, yes, and yes. Changing lives. The way everything was scheduled and flowed so seamlessly was awesome. You all worked hard and it showed. Can't wait for Houston. And Jules said she wanted this to be the best conference that anybody, and I mean, this is the best up to the next, right? But she said, oh, I got bars. Hey, she said she wanted this to be the best conference that anybody has ever attended. Y'all swag bags was insane. The swag bags was insane. 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 It was a heavy gift bag. It was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Yes, BCMC has really helped me find my voice. Come on, Larasha. Come on, come on, come on. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, good morning. 110%. Let them flow. Not even. Hand her some Kleenex. Yes, she is. She took me right on her wing. Yes. She never makes it about her, period. She never does. You got me ugly crying. I love you, sis. She never is. It's never about her. It's never about her. And to find people that are like that is rare. To find people like that is super rare. Yes, at Jules, what I needed. I love my sisters and thank God for Jules and the vision He's given her. I'm so thankful and grateful to be being asked to be part of the team. I love you, Sister Jules. Yes, never Chantel. You are my quiet pillar of strength, sis. Aww. Yes. What did Shannon Kim say? Remove ego. There's no ego in this. None at all. None at all. None at all. I couldn't wear my shoes to the ball because my feet were hurting so bad. Let me tell y'all something. I don't take my shoes off. I had to take my shoes off because I said, and Chantel was like, "You gonna wear your shoes, sis? You ain't bring no flats." And I was like, "No, I'm gonna be good." My feet were killing me. My feet were killing me. I was dancing, doing a wobble or whatever with my shoes off. With my shoes off. The BCMC team is amazing. Black women changing the game. You all complement each other, and each of you bring a different genius to the table. I'm honored to be a witness. Come on. Jules is a great leader. She is. She's a great leader. She is. And if you let her tell it, she will not say she's the leader. She will not say, like, when people give her compliments about what's going on with BCMC, she always gives glory to her team and to God. Always. Well, let's say God first, because she always gives glory to God and her team. And she always says she can't do it without us. So just to be a part of it is amazing. It's amazing. Thugs cry, but Nikki doesn't believe it. She sure don't. Show enough don't. Just a short period of time I've been here. You feel the warmth, love, and encouragement more than my outside circle. Come on, Christina. Yes. Good morning, Miss Lois. Got to meet Miss Lois too. Good morning, Miss Lois. She said, I am late, but you are here. Sister babe. You are not my sister babe. Miss Lois, winner, chicken dinner. Miss Lois was a big winner this weekend. Big winner. You sure do. Thank you so much, Melissa. True. Nikki helps like crazy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so amazing. You all make each one of us feel so special, independent of another. Y'all stuck with me. That's right, Kim. You stuck with me too, girl. You stuck with me too, girl. She really does help. Nikki, you are a creative genius. Who doesn't mind? Who doesn't mind sharing? I am grateful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Everybody is winning, period. Your words touched me Sunday night. The cohort wasn't even next on the list of projects. Absolutely was not. We started planning the other project. Not on our list. Not on our list. Yes, I love my cohort sisters. Yes, I'm glad y'all all did it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was God, his words. I was the vessel. Come on, Tracy. Yes, my forever cohort sisters. Baby, them bags were everything, weren't they? I was part of the 3 a.m. talk group. Yep. I told y'all they was in the room. I don't know whose room they were in. I think they were in Melissa's room. And they were up till 3 in the morning. Jules was the best. Jules, this was the best conference I attended this year. Sis, you did it. You said that was the goal. You did it. You did it. It was the best conference I've been to, no lies told. People who were a part of it that we've never even met, like the photographer, the DJ, everybody who was a part of what we had going on, they wanted to come with us to the next thing that we did. Amazing. Amazing. It took every ounce of coffee to keep me going the next day. But listen, we take advantage of these moments, right? Because we are here in the moment. Why take advantage and not why not take advantage of these moments? Because the next time you're going to see your sister, if if you don't go on your own, our next thing lined up for next year, fall of next year, right? That's what we have lined up. But usually we plan some meetups in between. But if you can't make the meetup, the next time you're going to see your sister is going to be next year. Why not soak in every moment and minute that you get? You can sleep when you get home. When I tell you we slept so good, I slept so good last night, and usually I'm tossing and turning. I slept so good. I went to bed at 10 o'clock. So good. I had such a good sleep. Let me see. Jamie, I agree. Jules is brilliant. Yes, yes, and yes. I love you too, Trees. She sure did. I was like, Nikki, you ain't got no flats, right? I was like, I'm not wearing my flats. I'm good. I was not. Was not. I looked down and was like, what? Right? Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kim, you're not going anywhere. You're definitely on my head, okay? Those bags felt like Christmas in July. Right. Them bags were everything. And y'all didn't get junk in your bags. So I want to shout out to our sponsors. We had the Soaper's Choice. We had Hello Breakthrough. We had Harlem Can Do Co. Who else was in that bag? Sindar Packaging. We had, y'all got clamshells. Y'all had sustainable packaging. Who gave the sustainable packaging? I forgot. Sustainable packaging. Y'all had scents from Waxy Flower. Makesy gave y'all freaking a whole tray with a snuffer, trimmer. Y'all had the whole set plus the fragrance oil plus blotter strips. Like y'all, the bag was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Sister Sense gave a sample of their Strange. I think that's what it's called, Strange. I don't think it's strange, but they gave us that in the bag as well. There was Northwood Can Do Supplies. They also were in the bag. Let me tell y'all something crazy. Oh, they were in Keisha's room. Okay, got you. I am so blessed to have each of you in my life. We love you. Love, 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 love you. The speakers were in awe as well. Yes, they were. The photographer was good and fun. Look at that, sis. We loved Chris. Chris was so amazing. So and she picked Chris. We had a choice between two people, and she chose Chris. And Chris he was so good, so good. The DJ played the tunes, right? He is now the official BCMC photographer. I love me some Sean. What you did for Carlissa was amazing, so raw, and that was she decided to do that. I think the night before that she was going to do that. Can Do Science was in the back. Oh yes, Can Do Science gave us some Candle Science gave us some sample fragrance oils. Northwood, Harlem Candle Co. Sticker Giant gave stickers. Sex and Candles, Emilio. You guys know Emilio. He was in Man and Candles. He gave candles to you guys. That was in there. Unplugging on Wine gave her body oils, which smells amazing. She was also in the gift bag. Next year, we're going to be shipping boxes home. We told y'all bring an extra suitcase. We told you bring an extra suitcase, but yes, make sure you get you a shipping account and ship your boxes home like Jamie. Jamie shipped her box home. Chris was amazing. Yes, and Justin Ruff. Oh my gosh, Justin. I told Justin, I said, Justin, next time we have you, we need to have you longer. He said, I'm with y'all for whatever y'all need. You need me wherever, I'm there. Let me tell you, he was so good. So good. There was a good time. It was a good time had by all. I'm going to be using Chris for some stuff here. I hear that. And I want to also go in to say, don't be too big to listen to somebody. Just because you are in a relationship, when you get somewhere and somebody may seem like they're in a different space than you are, and to you, in your eyes, they seem like they're up here and you're down here, or is it a teacher student kind of thing or coach kind of thing? I don't want you guys to look at people like that. I want you to look at people on an even playing field, because you should be able to listen to everybody that gives you some kind of information. You don't have to take what they give you, but you should be able to listen to it, right? You should be able to listen to it. Oh, you meeting up with Justin soon? Oh yeah, he's in Atlanta. So you should be able to listen to people that speak to you. You know what I'm saying? And don't think that all the great ideas have to come from you, because that's not true, right? So I want to share a little something with you guys. Kim has shared a message with me. She sent me a message in my DM, and she said, and this Miss Kim Johnson, who's also featured in Candle Delirium, or will be featured in Candle Delirium, and they were talking amazing things about her heirloom candle that was inspired by her garden, and she just allowed the inspiration to flow through her, and she created something amazing. I think that's going to be one of your top sellers, and make sure you ship mine, because you were supposed to give it to me there, but I gotta say here so I can make sure you do it. But anyway, Kim has sent me a message, and she said, Nikki, I don't know if it was God, because we just got off of the live that we had live in the session studio with Sister Eula, and she was talking about, we have a hard time thinking that God is talking to us, because we think that He can't just be talking to us through our thoughts, or just think messages that we get, right? We always think that it has to be some bells and whistles or whatever. And so she was like, I don't know if it's God or whatever, but I really think that you should sell your bookmarks at the conference. And I was like, oh, and let me tell y'all something. I wasn't in over my head, but I had so much to do, so much on my plate. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, we all did. It was coming down to the wire for the conference, and we just had to make sure that all our I's were dotted and T's were crossed. So we had a lot of things that we had to do, right? We were in meetings, like we were doing a lot of things. Like it was hard, right? And so she was like, I think you should sell your bookmarks. And I wasn't ready to be selling my bookmarks. I said I have my bookmarks online, but that's because I can make it as I go. You know what I'm saying? I had to have bookmarks ready to be at the convention, the conference. I'm speaking of the convention. And I had to have my bookmarks ready. And I said, I don't know if I'm going to be ready. I don't got enough time. I don't know. I think I had maybe a week, maybe, to get myself together with the bookmarks. And so I was like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go for it. Right. So Kim gave me the message. I think with God, I think you should really sell them. I think it's gonna be a good thing for all of us to have da 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 da. So she sent me this message. And again, can't be too big for the team. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna listen to you, because if God is talking through you to me, I'm going to be obedient. Right. So I brought it to the team. Sis, what do you think? Kim said, she gave up the idea that I should sell the bookmarks at the conference. What do you think? Again, because it's not about me. I don't want to put me in it. And I didn't know how I was going to man the table. I didn't know who was going to do this. I didn't know the logistics of how it could have even happened. Right. But I'm like, sister, what do you think? You think we should do this? And she's like, oh no, yes, yes, yes. Do it, do it, do it. So got my bookmarks together, got them out there, and they did amazing. They did amazing. My setup wasn't where I wanted it to be, right? Because my first time ever bringing my bookmarks as a vendor. I didn't know what I'm not that I didn't know, because I know exactly what I need, but I didn't have it prepared. I didn't have time to go out to do it. I didn't have time to order things. I just had to press the gas and go, like Miss Kim Broad said. She said that you can't be sitting on your ideas. You could perfect it later, but press gas and go now and learn along the way. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna do that. But I didn't do it because she said that, but she said that at the conference, and I was like, that's exactly the motion that I had, right? I did it anyway. I said, I'm gonna just go get me some picture frames from dollar store and put my thing in there. I didn't have anything set up. I had to figure out figure out everything, but I actually did it. And it was a great experience. And I want to thank you so much, Kim, for having having the vision, or taking the download and sharing it with me. Like I said, there is nobody bigger than the team. We are a team, and we are all together. We are all together. And thank you, thank you, thank you so much for that, Miss Kim. Love, 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 love you, girl. Love, 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 love you. Oh, and cousin said a huge thank you to those who went online and ordered the journal. I love y'all. Nikki, the bookmarks are everything. Thank you so much, Miss Kim. And let me tell y'all, my biggest supporter in doing these bookmarks was Miss Kim. And Miss Kim, I love you. I truly, truly love you. I didn't know what I was doing with these bookmarks. I didn't know exactly where I was going with these bookmarks. And my first customer was Miss Kim. She bought every bookmark I had, basically every bookmark I had. Every bookmark I had. No matter what I'm doing, Miss Kim is so supportive of it. And like I said, we are all together. We are all family. We are all part of a team. And we have to know there's nobody bigger than the team. There's nobody bigger than the team. I love Kim. I love y'all. Love y'all. And I want to say I could see the growth in you guys as well. Lakeisha Keisha is going to be joining me on Thursday morning. Is Lakeisha Keisha in the building? She's going to be joining me on Thursday in the morning. And if y'all know Lakeisha Keisha, y'all know that she is not doing no lives or whatever. She stepped out of her comfort zone. And she said, Nikki, I'll go live with you. What do you want to talk about? And I was like, are you serious? And she was like, yeah. She's like, this is a part of me stepping outside of my comfort zone. And we've been talking about it. And I mess with her all the time. And, about getting her business together and everything. But I can see the confidence in her. She's a cohort graduate. I can see the confidence in her. I can see her pushing past the fears of doing it. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, I'll do it with you. And she did. Although she didn't do the tiny mic. So if you're catching a replay, if she ain't in here, you catching the replay, Lakeisha Keisha, she didn't do the tiny mic. She did, but I do want to give her credit. I do want to give her credit because Lakeisha Keisha did, when we did LA, she was like the first person on my tiny mic. Right? She did the first person. I have the Tiny Mic Chronicles where I take the tiny mic and I bring it to you guys, and you guys tell me who you are, your brand, where you're from, what you're looking forward to learning from the conference, what you're going to take away from it, and stuff like that. And so I go around with the tiny mic. And so she didn't do the tiny mic in the Midwest, but she says she will go live with me. So on Thursday morning, she will be joining me. So y'all make sure that y'all tune in to see Miss Lakeisha Keisha because she will be on with me. And I can't say I am so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. And to see the growth in everybody, I really do see the growth in everyone. I really do. Where can we buy an heirloom candle, Miss Kim? Oh, okay. So cousin, you have to put her link in the chat because nobody else Kim can't do her own link. Love me some Kim. Don't we? Valley heirloom base. Let me tell you, I ain't getting no tomatoes. I'm a little jealous of Kim because she got tomatoes and I didn't get any because the deer, when I came home, ripped my deer net, ripped the fence, and they took everything out of my garden. If you saw my stories, you saw that the deer ate everything in my garden. Everything in my garden. Crazy. I was so pissed. Kim is freaking awesome. Yes, she is. Kim, where can we buy your candle? Where's that, girl? Where is that? Let me see if she put the link in there. Yes, Keisha, Lakeisha, go Keisha, love it. Yes, Keisha. Yes, Kim brought her journal with her so I could autograph it. Aww. And she got her tabs and everything. Being able to show the journal helped a lot. It was the scripture for a lot of them. And that's her favorite scripture. That's cousin's favorite scripture. Yes, go Keisha. Lakeisha, let's go. I wrote in my journal yesterday. Yes, and if you were in the room, I want you, especially now while you feel it, I really would have liked for you to do it yesterday. Because that emotion and that passion and that feeling, the vibration was so high. To start writing out the things, especially if you were able, let me tell y'all, I don't know if I could say it, but I'm gonna say it. And I'll worry about it later. But the people that went to the Midwest Conference have early access to the Houston Convention, and y'all been buying them tickets left and right. So that y'all gonna be in the building, and it's gonna be some greatness in there anyway. But y'all been buying them tickets left and right. So if you are in the building and you are ready, I want y'all to write in your journals where you're going to see yourself next year. Where are you going to see yourself next? Where do you see yourself next year? What are the things that are happening for you next year? What is going to change right now? What's going to change in you right now? What did you get from the experience? What's that feeling? What's that emotion? And Malaysia has taught us that when you're writing in your journal and you're writing with that emotion, you are making your vibrations higher, which means that you're getting more in alignment with what you want, because your brain is already, and I don't know the science of it, but your brain is already seeing and feeling it for you. So once you start putting those things on paper, you write it down, make it plain, right? You start already putting those things down. You start feeling the feelings, which is also going to bring it to you. Things are going to start happening for you, and you're going to be in alignment. The connections are going to start coming. The opportunities are going to start coming. The money is going to start coming. The flow is just going to start happening. You're going to start seeing things just happening, unfolding right in front of your very eyes. And I want you to, while that emotion is there, start jotting it down. If you don't have cousin's journal, if you don't have a journal per se, get you a notebook and start writing in that notebook all the things that you want to happen for you for next year. Just like when we started planning this conference, I still have my sticky notes of the things that we wanted. A lot of the things, like I said, a lot of the things that we put on these sticky notes, we didn't know if they were going to happen. They were really out there. They were really out there. And we didn't know if they were going to happen. And it all came together. Everything came together like magic. Not like magic, like God. Everything came together like God. Okay? Okay? Because God was definitely in the place. And for those that are not faith-based, and I hope you are, because we are here, God was definitely in the building. God was definitely in the building. And when you are in that, the speakers made themselves accessible to everybody. So whereas you seen somebody and you thought that you couldn't touch them, you couldn't have a conversation with them, they made themselves accessible to everybody in here. So if you have been admiring them online, if you have been admiring their work, you have been admiring from things that they've done before, whatever. If you've been admiring them, you got to be in the room. Can anybody in this room right now, can y'all, I want y'all to talk about that. I want y'all to say something about that. They were easily accessible to you. You were able to ask questions with them. They sat down and had lunch with everybody. And I'm not saying it's like, oh, well, it's a big celebrity kind of thing. But in this world, they are celebrities to us, right? They are celebrities because we've been looking at them build their business and do their thing for so long. And we've been, saying, oh, I would like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I like the look of that. We've been not idolizing, because that's the wrong word, but we've been admiring them for quite some time. And for you to be able to be a fan, or, to just love them, to actually be in the room with them and to have real conversations, to party with them. Shan was at the ball. Terry from Harlem Candle Club was at the ball. Miss Kathy, I forgot to say Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy was there. Miss Kathy was there for the whole entire event. You guys, if you did not speak to Miss Kathy and you are a candle maker, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because the reason why you get yourself in these places and spaces is so that you can make these connections. The reason, so you can network, so you can get information. Don't come into these spaces and not ask questions. I was kind of kicking myself because I was like, I should have really, spent more time speaking to this person, speaking to that person. I'm like, I really didn't have the time to do that because we had a whole thing going on. You know what I'm saying? We got a machine moving. We got to make sure that all the moving parts move efficiently. So you got to make sure that you're asking these questions and doing these things. Shan is, if you are not inspired by Shan, if you are not by all of our speakers, if you weren't inspired by everybody, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong if you were not inspired by everybody. Let me see what you guys are saying. Violet says, this is a great session. A lot of good energy. Thank you for the welcome back. You're welcome. I have been gone a long time, Sister Queen. Yes, come on, Sister Queen. Blessings and light. Yes, we miss you, girl. Lakeisha Keisha is now my accountability. Come on. And I said, if you leave here, you're going to leave with friendships, sisterhood, right? You're going to leave with that. But make sure you have an accountability partner. And make sure that your accountability partner is not blowing smoke up your butt. I cursed yesterday, but blowing smoke up your butt, right? I don't want you to be like, yeah, that's a good job. Everything you do is good. You're so great. That's not going to help you. You need constructive criticism, and that constructive criticism has to come from love. Don't tell me something because you're trying to hurt my feelings just because you mean spirited and that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And you think that's the way to that's the way to tell me something, disguising it as constructive criticism. Don't do that to me because I don't like it, right? And that's not going to help me, right? Because that's just going to make me feel a certain type of way about you, right? But get you an accountability that accountability partner that's going to feed into you, that's going to tell you when something don't look right. Maybe you should do it like this, or maybe we could do it like this, or maybe do you want to try to do it together, da, 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 da. Get you an accountability that is going to speak to you in love, even if that love doesn't sound like praise all the time. Because how are you going to grow if everybody always thinks you're so great? You're never going to grow because you're going to stay stuck in that little spot, because you're scared to try, and you're scared to do something different. No, you can't grow like that. And if you're not growing, you're dying. So you have to grow. You have to grow. Let me see what you guys are saying. Lakeisha is not my accountability buddy. She checked on me yesterday. Love her. I love Lakeisha. I love, love, love her. Inbox me your link, Kim. Okay, got you. I need the video that you did yesterday. It's here. I went live on YouTube yesterday. That was my first live. I did it here, so you can catch the replay here. I do have it here. I do. Yes, they are. It's not a ticket, it's a deposit. Yes, yes, yes. It is a deposit. It is a deposit to confirm your spot. Or just to clarify. Thank you, babe. Hey, Violet, good to see you. A deposit to secure your spot. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, the speakers blew my mind with their accessibility. You were able to be a part of Terry's focus group, which she did at the candle ball, asking people which one they like better because she's working on a fragrance and she wanted to get our feedback. So we all sat at her table with her, and it didn't seem weird. We all just sat there and she gets spraying it on you. Smell this, see what this is. Do you like this? What you don't like about this? And she was taking notes about what we thought about the fragrance oils. We were all part of her focus group. How many of you guys were a part of Terry's focus group? How many of you guys smelled? She had it on the 2 coasters. How many of you guys smelled those? Let me see. I'm in Louisiana, 5 hours away from Houston. Please share dates as soon as they're available. Yes, we drove down. It was about almost 8 hours for us. So, and we drove down because instead of we had loads of stuff, and so we couldn't ship it. It was going to cost tons of money to ship. So we drove it down. But yes, if you could drive. If you can drive. Yes, a little of the members were telling me that they like what we put God. They like that we put God first, and how being faith-based is I think this is good, but some of it is missing. They were very engaging. LaRasha said, I paid my deposit. And it's only available for those who went to the Midwest Conference. They got early access to the ticket. Well, it was hard getting to CEO Shan because somebody, LaRasha, kept stealing her. Because LaRasha said, that's my best friend. Hey, best friend. LaRasha love her some Shan. She be stealing her. Stealing and hogging up Shan. That's my best. There she go. That's what she just said. That's my best friend. They are celebrities to us. Seeing Terry, Shan, Jazz, Kim, and Rafi in person, and to sit and talk with them and Kat. Right. I'm telling you, so good. So good. And I hope that you guys who are in the luxury, if that's your sector of candle making, I hope that you guys ask Terry and Rafi about packaging. What made them choose that packaging? How did they do it? Did they get a graphic designer? Da 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 da. I hope that y'all ask those kind of questions, because if that's what you want your package, if that's what you aspire for your packaging to look like, they are the key people. I started following Thompson Ferrier because I was looking for packaging ideas, and his packaging was top notch packaging. I loved everything about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. And just to see that, and to see that he was actually there, I hope that you guys were asking those questions. And he also gave book recommendations. I think it said Ted Your Talk was the book that he recommended, which I'm going to be listening today if I find it on Audible. But yes, it was an amazing time. Amazing time. Yes, a lot of the members were telling me how much they liked that we were faith-based. Okay, got you, cousin. Got you. Miss Kathy was first on, wasn't, she was first everywhere. She even, because of who she is, she still was listening and learning and absorbing. She was a student too. Everybody should always be a student. I'm always a student. I'm always a student. Always a student. You can't have Miss Shan, Miss Tracy. Let me see. We will share a link where you can sign up for the Houston Convention updates. Yes. Yes, and yes. Yes, LaRasha. She sure did have Shan on lock. I know. You all know how I feel about that lady. Melissa said the speakers were amazing. To be able to have a genuine conversation with Shan, Terry, and Jazz were nothing short of amazing. I thank Miss Kathy for her videos because they really helped me. I'm telling y'all, if you didn't ask questions and you paid for that ticket, you did yourself a huge disservice. Huge. Yeah, the other side of event planning is not entirely present for all the gems and able to ask questions. Let me see. Yeah, the other side of event planning is not entirely present for all the gems and able to ask questions. Yes. We were not present. We were in and out. We were we were in and out the room. We were Chantel said, Nikki, I need you to mic somebody up. I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I was like, what I do? And so she's telling me how to do something so she could run and do something. Like we were in and out the room, trying to make sure everything was good. Running to the AV guy, making sure that the mic sound good. The sound was this, the tape, we taping, we doing this, we doing that. We were all over the place. So we got kind of bits and pieces of the messaging. We got bits and pieces of the event, but it's nonetheless, we still had an amazing time. Thank you so much, Miss Tracy. Everybody hit the like button, y'all, because I don't know what y'all doing. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. And let me tell y'all something. Everybody in the room, if you have it within your budget, please support Miss Kim. Please support her. I'm going to put her thing right here. This is her link. I think you're able to click it. Cousin just put it in the chat. I think you're able to click it. Go on ahead and get you that What is it? Heirloom Valley or Valley Heirloom candle? Get it. Get it. Bryce, owner of Candle Delirium, has nothing but he speaks highly of that candle, highly of the scent. He was like, I didn't know these notes were going to smell like this, but it's amazing. Listen, me and Kathy are best friends now. She says she wants to be my buddy to help me into Candle Delirium strong. Period. Come on now. That was amazing, Miss Kim. That's great, Kim. Yep. Yes, you can't tell me nothing about Terry. I was right there with her smelling the new fragrance, right? We are best friends now, but Terry doesn't know it. That's all right. You're your best friend in your head, right? That's okay. All of you that will be in Candle Delirium, trust and believe we will make sure you succeed. Come on with the bars. Y'all know Jules was a rapper, right? Come on with the bars. Nikki, your vehicle was jam-packed and was shout out to my babe because she packed the car up. So shout out to her and unpacked it. Well, I unpacked it. But yes. She packed the car up both times though. She backed it up both times because she's good with the Tetris and putting things where they supposed to, where they fit so we can maximize. If y'all seen how much stuff fit into the vehicle that we had, sis, tell them about it. Our room was covered in boxes. All of those boxes fit in the car. She made them all fit in the car. Oh my gosh. Yes, the speakers were awesome. Yes, my deposit is paid. Yes, and yes. We're going to visit Shan's warehouse in Houston. Period, y'all. Period. We're going to be all up and through Shan's business, the warehouse and everything. We're going to be all up and through it. Okay? Rafi drops some gems as well. Oh, yes, we're going to talk about that too. We're going to talk about that through the week. I want to lunch with Shan. Yes, Miss Lois got lunch with Miss Shan. Pay my deposit as well. Okay. Yes, Lois. And Jules says she gonna sit in there with her. She was like, cause we neighbors. I'm gonna sit right there on that meeting. Let me see. When will we get the book list? It was one book. Oh, my book list? Because my book list is available in BCMC. But Rafi's book was called Ted Your Talk. Ted Your Talk. Yes, Lois, you better learn all you can from Shan. Cheap, and better. I'm sorry, I did not get to meet you in person at the conference. Oh no, Michelle didn't go, Trace. She didn't go, but she better be in Houston, girl. Stop planning now, Michelle. Stop planning now. You got to be there. I'm praying to go to the conference next year. Gonna start saving up from now. Yes, yes, and yes. I remind Rafi today about the book list. Okay, got you. I was gonna ask about the book list. Okay, yes, Nikki and Chantel were working on it. Runners, baby. What? I'm a runner. I'm a track star. Whatever that song is, that was our song. That was our theme song. Oh my gosh. Did y'all do the bunny hop? No, we did not. No, we did not. But King George was in the bit. That's his name, right? King George was in the building. Terry is my twin sister. Juju on that beat. Juju on that beat. Sean is freaking amazing. I love my big sis, Sean. Yes, we were definitely stepping over boxes, period. I still don't know how Sean packed all those boxes in that car. We had step and repeats. We had boxes full of vendor stuff. We had boxes of everything that we needed for the convention, the conference. We had boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. Okay, it was crazy. Rafi's book list. Oh, okay, got you. Rafi said he had a list of books that he refers to regularly. Got you. Jules, do I need to send you my cowboy requirements? Jules says start saving $10 a pay period. Period. Yes, King George. Y'all better start putting something to the side. Put a little something to the side. This is for your education. Write it off on your taxes. This is something that you need to be at. This is going to be an even longer one. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Let me see if there's something else in my notes that I wanted to share with you guys before I wrap up. I think I touched on everything. And so I just want to make sure. So that $10 is 60 for me. Oh yeah, because the money changed. Yes. So the one thing that I want you to take from this is that you never want to miss a conference or a meetup or a convention. You definitely don't want to miss the convention because that's going to be our first ever convention, and it's going to be longer than the conference. I just can't wait to see what God is doing with this because God is doing some amazing stuff. Yesterday, we have a chat group where Jules set up the chat group so that attendees can speak to each other and share with each other and everything. And so everybody, we're building something so amazing, and I can see it working. I can see it happening. Where it's gonna go, how we're gonna get there, I don't know, but we're all willing to do the work, and so I know that God is going to continue to bless it. God is going to continue to bless it. And I'm so excited. Hello Breakthrough has a savings plan, y'all. Y'all should, yes. And Hello Breakthrough gave y'all payment plans to do this thing. Now it's back at regular price. She offered BBU and BCMC a discounted rate to do her program. To get your budgeting together and to start building up your your financials and getting yourself financially free and clearing up all the debt and all that other stuff. She had all of that. Financial Road to Recovery. It's back to regular price, but you guys definitely want to be a part of what she has going on, especially if you're looking for ways to make things happen for your business. Am I frozen? I don't look frozen. Let me know. Not on my end. Okay, good. Okay. I'm like, I don't look frozen over here. Yes, he will, Miss Latrice. I believe I receive it, and it is so. Period. So what I want y'all to take from here, and I want everybody to say, doesn't say all is well, but I want y'all to say it is done. It is done, right? I want you guys to write, and I said this just a minute ago. I want you to write where you want to be next year. Conference is going to be in October. Hopefully, it'll be for my birthday because we're going to be celebrating my birthday year. But conference is going to be in the fall, so we're looking at October. It may potentially move, but right now we're looking at October. So next year, October 2025, where do you see your business? Where do you see yourself? I want you to write that because I want you to see, I want you to get amped up when you see it happening. When I opened up my book, my eyes started welling up with tears because I'm like, I remember the day that we started planning. I remember the day that we had our wish list of people who we would like to be a part of this thing. Everybody that we had on the list didn't, wasn't a part of it, but that's okay, right? God still worked through it and worked us through it, and we got the people who we really wanted. You know what I'm saying? We really want everybody, but you have an order. You have an order of how you like people, right? Well, not how you like people because that sounds a little crazy. But you have an order of how people who you want to meet. This is the top thing I want to do, like, oh, this is the top thing I want to do. I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, but there's priority, right? So there were people that were like non-negotiables. Like for Jules, it was for sure Miss Terry. It was for sure Miss Terry because she loves, loves, loves her. You know what I'm saying? And to have her at the conference and everybody was like, yes, I'll do it. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody just fell in line and they did it. They were a part of it. It was amazing. It was amazing. So I want y'all to write down where y'all want to be next year, October, when we see y'all at the conference. I want y'all to bring your books that you wrote this in, and I want you to show it to me. I'm not the manifestation coach. I'm not that, but I just want y'all to just see. Just because you believe and you do the work, you can't just believe because Malaysia was telling us that. You just can't believe. You can't just want it. You got to take action. You got to start moving towards that thing. And by you writing it down and by you being in this sisterhood, by you joining me in the morning for coffee with Nikki, by you being a part of BCMC and getting those classes and that information and that knowledge, you should be moving forward every single day. You have to be willing to do the work. You can't just want it. You can't just say the law of attraction is going to bring it to me. Some work has to be taken. Some work has to be done. Even with God. Right? You can say all the things that you want, but you have to take action. You have to take action in order for anything to happen for you. You got to do the work. There's no way around the work. There's absolutely not. I don't care how hard the work is. I don't care how confusing, how frustrating. I don't care what that work looks like, but the work has to get done. Your inner work has to get done and your outer work has to get done. It is not going to come to fruition if you do not do the work. You have to be willing to do the work. You got to be willing to do the work. So I want y'all to write that down, and everybody in the room put it is done in there. Make sure y'all hit the like button, please. Thank you. Make sure y'all hit the like button. It is done. And whatever the feelings are that you had from the conference this weekend, if you didn't do it over the weekend, please do it today. If you can do it right after this live, please do it right now because the feelings are there. The emotion is there. I want you to start writing that stuff down. I want you to say what you feel, that energy. That energy, what you love, what you're going to take away from this. What are you taking away from this experience? This weekend was amazing. Yes. You made amazing connections. Yes. You had a sisterhood. Yes. You had a good time. Yes. What are you taking away from this and how are you going to be applying it to your life every single day? Because that, like I said yesterday, that emotion is going to go away. This motivation is going to go away. You may think that because you're feeling it right now, this high energy that you're feeling right now, you're going to keep this energy and you're going to remember this feeling. I want to say, I hate to disappoint you. You're not. It's going to go away. Life is going to life. Things are going to start happening. This feeling is going to get further and further and further and further away from you. So you got to be able to capture it in any kind of way that you can, because it is going to be fleeting. So you're going to have to capture this feeling somehow, some way. So please write it down in your book. So if you ever have to go back to make reference to see what you were feeling within this moment, you need to go back to it. You're going to be discouraged. You're going to be disappointed. There's going to be things that are going to happen down the line before October. You're going to have to get in that zone. You're going to have to Figure out how to get back into that moment so you could get that momentum so that you can start moving and propelling your business and yourself forward. Yes, 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 and yes. Put that in the chat. Yes, yes, and yes. Put it in the chat. Yes, yes, and yes. I want you to write down these feelings. Write down these feelings. I love you, Chantel. I just had to get that out. Don't you? Don't you? I love her too. I love her too. Everybody, please put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. And if you got your journal from Cousin, like I said, it's on Amazon, $15. Latrice B. Johnson comes quickly. Get your journal, put it in, write it down first, put it somewhere, and then write it in that book. Bring that book with you next time you come that when we have the convention. Bring it or bring it to the meetup. Bring it to the meetup. But yes, yes, and yes, and you do not have to be a candle maker to be there because what we're planning, yes, the majority of what's going to happen is going to be for candle makers, but we're going to do some other stuff within this convention, some other stuff that we got planned. So make sure that everybody within the sound of my voice is a part of it. Y'all want to make sure that y'all are tuned in because you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. You really don't. And I want y'all to write this down. I want y'all to feel it. I want you to write it down and feel it. Yes, yes, and yes. Chantel, you just don't know how much I love you, sis. I'm so freaking serious. You showed out this weekend. Indeed. 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 Even with Juju cursing her out, she still she didn't curse her out. I'm just joking. But sometimes Juju be coming out on us and we be like, okay. Okay. All right, sis, we got it. We're gonna do it. Okay. But it's a good time. It's a good time. So everybody within the sound of my voice, make sure y'all like this video. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. You didn't miss a beat. Nope. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure that you turn on your notifications so that you can be notified when we are going live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. Julia do not play. No, Julia's the nice person. Juju don't play. Juju don't play. I love you too, Miss Lois. Love you too. So make sure that you are subscribed. Turn on your notifications bell. Become a member. Become a member. Become a member of my YouTube channel. Become a member of my YouTube channel. I am here every morning. You enjoy my content. Prove it. Become a member. What else? I think that's it. Is there anything else that I need to say, y'all? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. From Cousin, do I need to say anything else? Sis, am I missing anything? Chantel, am I missing anything? Let me know in the chat, babe. I don't know if you're still here. You're probably not. But am I missing anything? Am I missing anything? Like I said, I'm going to be talking about the conference practically all week long. Just different aspects of it. But let me know if I'm missing anything. Juju is what I meant. Yes, Juju. OMG. Juju is the freestyle. Juju want to be Juju. Juju mean business. Juju mean business. The food at the conference was good, and you barely had to go out. I mean, everything was done where you basically didn't have to go out and do much. Everything stayed within the space where we were, which was great because even in the surrounding areas, everything was close by. We were next to Ohio State. I think we were on the campus of Ohio State. Amazing. Amazing. She making sure everyone is on point, Nikki. That's why she don't play. And it's true. And true. And true. No, that's it. If I remember anything, I'll remind you. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Did y'all see Cousin was upstairs, up on the stage live moderating with me? So shout out to everybody who went to the conference. Absolutely love you all. Love connecting with y'all. Love meeting y'all. All you guys that are part of the BBU tribe. Like I said, collaboration over competition. Just because I have something over here, she has something over here. We are not butting heads to be better than anybody else. We are helping each other every step of the way. Kind of like I tell y'all guys, at this moment, not at this moment, period. We are kind of like one. We're kind of like one. It's all together. It should be BCMC BBU together, because that's what it is at this point. That's what it is at this point. Make sure y'all secure your spot for Houston. Only the people who attended the Midwest Conference can solidify their spot. And it'll open up soon. It'll open up soon for for the general public. But if you were at the Midwest Conference, this is a courtesy of not a courtesy. This is something we wanted to give y'all because we appreciate y'all so much. We do. We do. Without y'all, we are nothing. But without God, we're nothing. But without y'all, we are nothing. You are our fuel. You keep us going. And where we want to see you guys go is our fuel. It's our fuel. I'm Team Nikki and BBU forever. Hey. 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 Let me see. Team BCMC and BBU for life. Yolanda said, right, a perk is a perk. Yes. Yes, we appreciate you, and you. Yes, you ladies are amazing. Thank you so much. So it is a wrap for me. I don't know if I'm going to lay back down because sis is tired. I think I'm up. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got orders to pack. I got to put my my office back in order, my house back in order, because it is when I tell you it's a tornado. It is a tornado. I was in here trying to make sure I got all the bookmarks, all the stuff, beating bookmarks, making tasks. I was in here moving. And downstairs we had, oh my gosh, the front of my fireplace had so many boxes. Everybody was like, are you moving in? Are you moving? We like, no, we got something coming up. We taking this to what we got going on, but oh my gosh, it's crazy. So we got to get everything back in order. So we'll see. I'll see if I'm going back to sleep, or I'll see if I'm going to start my day. Either way, the day's got to end. But is it at the end of the day? The day's going to end. So I got to do something. We were at the Ohio State University. My friend came to visit me there, and her daughter attends OSU. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, you did tell me that, Miss Lois. Awesome. And we need to plan out the Houston bookmarks. And we're going to do that immediately now. We're going to do that immediately now. And y'all already know what, I don't know if y'all know, but Juice got her own character and bookmark. And so those are going to be at the convention. So everybody needs to have one of those bookmarks. If you see me, buy one. I think I'm going to have one of my nieces and nephews running my table. One of Jules' kids got to run my table because it's gonna be when I tell you everything is big in Texas. No, I'm just joking, but it's gonna be amazing. So one of them are gonna run my table while we do everything because I can't be everywhere. So yes, and yes. Right. I didn't sleep until 3 a.m. this morning and still had to wake up at 7. Woo! And that's because I slept the day away after that early flight. Got you. That's what I love. Everything was right there, right? You could walk to go eat. You didn't have to get in the Uber. You didn't have to do anything. You wanted to go to like a bar just to hang out right up the street. It was an amazing spot. Like that spot worked out so good, and it was so pretty inside. I know I keep saying I'm getting off and I keep on talking, but I can't help it. The place was beautiful. I want to shout out. I don't have to shout them out here, but the place where we got our letters and our balloons, amazing. Rihanna will be there. Okay, so Rihanna will be running the table. Rihanna will be running my table. So yes, bookmarks. Yes, it is. Miss Kim, we're gonna have them. Yes, it is. So with that being said, everybody, I appreciate y'all so much. I absolutely love y'all. I hope the likes match the people that were in the room. And if you're watching the replay, make sure you hashtag replay gang in the chat. And also make sure that you hit the like button and also turn on your notifications bell. Follow me on all social media. We are Bubble Babes, BABEZ University everywhere. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love my team. I'm so happy that we are together. You don't even know. And like Drew said, we speak to each other and we hang out with each other more than we do other people. We do. Other people at this point are outsiders. With that being said, I love y'all. And until tomorrow morning, okay? Till tomorrow morning, I will see y'all, God willing. Y'all have an amazing day. Be productive and do something amazing. And don't forget to write in your journals. Please and thank you. I will talk to y'all later. Bye, huh?